This courageous man right here is better known as Gandhi, or by his full name, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. He was born in Porbandar, India on October 2nd, 1869. He was very shy when he was young. He would often run away from company because he felt embarrassed by them. When as a boy, he secretly smoked, ate meat, told lies, and even wore Western clothing. At the age of 13, he had a arranged marriage by his parents and was married to his wife, Kasturba. Gandhi's family was mostly a Hindu religion and a traditional caste of grocers and money lenders. Gandhi's mother's name was Putlabai and she was a devout Hindu. She influenced much of Gandhi's life. Gandhi's father was named Kaba Gandhi. He was married 4 times and each wife has died. He was the prime minister in Porbandar and a member of the Rajastanic court. His father was loving, generous, kind, truthful, but also short-tempered. His father died before Gandhi ever finished school. Gandhi was the youngest out of 3 brothers and 3 sisters. Together, Gandhi and his wife Kasturba had 4 sons: Harilal, Manilal, Ramdas, and Devadas. At the age of 18, Mohandas Gandhi went to the United Kingdom in 1888 in London to study and pursue a degree in law. In 1893, he accepted a 1-year contract to do legal work for an Indian firm in South Africa, but he worked there for 21 years. In South Africa, Gandhi was first exposed to official racial prejudice. He was thrown off a first-class railway against European racism. He held a first-class ticket at Pietermaritzburg. This awoken Gandhi to rise up and become a leader of the Indian community. He made the term Satyagraha to signify his theory and practice of nonviolent resistance. Why did Gandhi oppose authority? He had the right to. An official asked him to move to a van compartment, even though he had a first-class ticket. He thought to himself if he should cower and just run home back to India. But no, he knew he had to fight back by not fighting back at all. In 1915, Gandhi returned home to India. He became involved in the government. He was a dominant figure in the India National Congress. He continued his civil disobedience through protest marches against British laws. One famous march he had was the March to Sea, to collect salt. It was a 241-mile march. He originally had 78 followers, but each passing day, more protesters and supporters came along. Gandhi and his followers were soon arrested by the British troops and taken into jail. He was repeatedly thrown into jail time after time, and he had spent 2,338 days in jail in his lifetime. Everyone loved Mohandas Gandhi, but if his supporters and protesters would respond violently to the British police, he would fast and starve himself further. He demanded total withdrawal of the British police in 1944, called the Quit India movement during World War II. He worked with the lowest casteless society called the Untouchables. He believed in manual labor and spun threads to make clothes and wanted his believers to do the same. He did not want India to become an industrial state. This is what Gandhi believed in.
One must never oppose arrest. One must never oppose the law. One must never respond to violence with violence. But one must strive to affirm vigorously the will of the people and uphold religious freedom.
India finally gained independence from Britain when the British troops left in 1947. The British had many problems and needed to withdraw their troops. They were no longer profiting off India and was in a huge debt. Unfortunately, Gandhi was assassinated by an extremist by the name of Nathan Godse. Gandhi was 78 years old when he was killed, and he was killed during a prayer meeting in New Delhi. He became the father of the Indian nation. He inspired people like Martin Luther King Jr. Gandhi's face is now printed on Indian currency, and because of Gandhi, India is now free.